This is a review of the Anker second generation Astro3 12,000 mAh external battery. It contains 3 USB ports. Inside the box you'll find a nice carrying bag, an instruction manual, a charging cord that is 11 inches long, an Apple 30-pin connector which we used in our testing, and the Anker battery itself. On this end you can see 4 ports. This small micro USB port is for the charging cable. It's recommended that you charge this device with a 1.5 amp 5 volt USB power source. It does not come with an AC wall adapter, so you'll have to use your own. If you're using 1.5 amps, it will take approximately 8 hours to charge. If you use your USB 2.0 port on your computer, it could take somewhere up to 24 hours to charge. Frankly, I use a 2.1 amp power charger to charge all my batteries, and I've never experienced a problem. Here you'll see 3 USB ports here. The first one's called Smart. It's a smart port that outputs 2.4 amps at 5 volts. This is the most powerful output I've seen on a battery of this style, and I used it to charge my iPad last night. It worked very well. These next two are called universal ports. These universal ports are rated at 5 volts and 2 amps apiece. This battery can output up to 4 amps at one time, which is also the highest rating I've seen on any single battery. The battery pack weighs in at 10 1/2 ounces. I really like the style of this battery pack. It's very simplistic. The coating is a soft rubberized coating. It feels very good to the hand and nice and easy to grip. One thing you'll notice too, there's no buttons on this battery pack. That's because if you want to see the charge, you simply shake it. There's 10 LEDs here that indicate the charge. You see it's down to 2. That's because we just finished our testing and I've only charged it for a brief period of time. I really like how the LEDs are really basically hidden out of sight, and yet when you shake it, it will give you the battery indication of the level. Or if you want to start a charge, you plug your device in, and here you can see that it came right on. See, I have the Anker battery plugged into an AC wall charger. When I turn it on, you see the light blink, and the charging light will sequence, and then it will go back to the charge level of the battery and do this over and over. I like this battery pack a lot. I like the size of it, the shape of it. The rubberized coating makes it easy to carry. I like how the edges are rounded, so it just fits in my hand. It's a very nice packaging. If you want to see the charge level, you just shake it, and you can see the display. This is basically dead because we've just used it on a test, but the test results were excellent. In my testing, I started an iPad 3 at 3% and basically turned it on, started the charging process, and the next morning the iPad was 85%. I also then took an iPhone 4 at 47% and charged it for about 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the Anker battery was dead. Combining these two results, I was able to get 9,521.8 milliampere hours out of the 12,000 milliampere hour capacity. This is 79.35%, and this is an outstanding result. This table is in my review to show you the charging requirements of many typical devices. Knowing their capacity will help you select the right size battery to charge your devices. Looking at these test results, you'll be able to charge an iPhone 4 or 5 6.7 full charges, an iPad 2 137%, an iPad 3 or 4 82.4%, an iPad mini 212%, and a Kindle Fire 216%. This is a powerful battery and it provided an excellent performance. I was able to charge an iPad from 3% to 85% overnight, and then I got a few milliampere hours out of it in the morning to charge an iPhone. It charged out at 9,521.8 milliampere hours, or had an efficiency of 79.4%. This is an excellent battery. It's manufactured with premium grade A cells and premium chips. It's Anker quality from start to finish. I was able to charge the iPad and got enough current out of it. I could have charged an iPhone 4 6.7 times. That's pretty amazing. In addition to that, with all these ports on it, you actually have the ability to charge all 3 items at the same time, like a tablet and a phone, for example, and the maximum current output, as I mentioned, is 4 amps. Based on the design and the quality and my testing, this is a 5-star product. I'd like you to know this review was done by JJ CEO. I was supplied a sample for test and evaluation, and I promise to give a fair and honest review.